Hi, I'm Mike Bradley from GOP. And my concern with the Medicare voucher system, which was on the Ryan budget, which you voted for Friday, I'm okay because I'm 61, but my son is going to want to retire some short decades from now. And by increasing the voucher system, essentially we put medical care for the elderly into private hands. Automatically there is a profit margin, which right now stands at about 30%. It doesn't help very all. So I'm just wondering your rationale for supporting that.
Well, first of all, it's not about that we really don't have competition in the private sector. That's one of the reasons why healthcare premiums go up so much.
But isn't the reason we have Medicare now because before Medicare was established, seniors couldn't buy health insurance for any price because they needed Medicare and insurers didn't want to touch them?
Well, there's no question about
back about a couple of years ago when they were talking about the Medicare reform, they talked about trying to buy into Medicare. I would be up into that, you know, here it is, whatever I can to do that. But answering your question, I just am very skeptical with someone who says premium support, because that means the insurance company still makes the money, the system is still there, except we're just throwing things at it. And so my comment is we need to do something about the cost. And we certainly don't want to screw up Medicare, because there's a lot of people in this room who are either on it or coming towards it. But there's a lot of people right now, how do you afford the insurance that we're being billed? We just feel like city ducks.
well,
First of all, with the Ryan bill, there's, in spite of everything that we're hearing about Medicare and dismantling the safety net, there's another 10% reduction in the tax rate for the wealthy Americans. And my feeling is that this whole thing of saying 55 and under, or under 55, it's a way to divide and conquer, because first, their benefits will be cut, and then we, as older people, there will be anger fomented against us, and a generational gap will start where the younger people are being told, you're paying for these Cadillac plans for these older people. How is that fair? That is coming out of your pocket. And because we are older, the thought is that we won't speak out and we won't tell Congress that this is not acceptable. I feel like from all generations we have to stand together and say we need this social safety net, we need health care costs to come down. A big part of the problem is the commercial insurance.
well, first of all, the tax part of the budget is revenue neutral. What they plan to do, America, and secondly, the tax tax reduction is not a reduction in taxes on the wealthiest Americans. It's a reduction in the corporate tax rate so that we're competitive around the world. Right now we have the second or third highest corporate tax rate in the world. We tax foreign income. We're one of very few companies that tax foreign income so that companies keep resources offshore. And I believe that part of the quickest way, or the most efficacious way to get the deficit down is to get this economy turned around, get investments going, get people back to work, holding real jobs that pay real wages and benefits, and off the federal system so that the cost of government goes down. And we're in this situation now where we're bumping along at the bottom of this economy and we can't recover unless we do something to stimulate real growth in this economy. Because ultimately, every dollar that young people pay and older people pay, it's our money. And if we're spending 41 cents more than we're taking in, who's going to pay those bills? Who's going to pay those bills? It's going to be younger people, and when that happens, that's going to be a real generational war. When the younger people in this country, when I'm either mostly dead or completely dead and gone, they're going to wake up one day and they're going to say, we're not going to pay 50, 60, 70% of our income to subsidize the rest of the population who's older. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I agree. And you guys are setting it up.
Go ahead.
Congressman, first, I want to thank everybody.